Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome. Morrowind
Always.
with Emmy Sapphire. Because you complain because I shorten it.
You actually put it.
I have no idea what you talk about. Whatever could you mean?
Oh, it's hilarious.
So,
Oh, by the way, I totally did not watch the last stream that you did, so I have no clue what I've missed. So,
well,
just
like, either way,
the
you would
one you
have,
did
like,
2 hours ago.
yeah, so, yeah, I didn't think so. I figured you'd be at work or something. Or
Uh,
doing stuff.
we're 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
That's 5 o'clock here. I was at home. I was eating dinner when you started.
Okay. I started a bit before that, I think.
It just says 2 hours. No, it says three now. Never mind. It said 2 hours last time I looked. So yeah, it was like right for it. Like
Yeah,
30
so
minutes for it.
it was like about 3 hours, and I stopped about an hour ago. So I
Mm-hmm.
started about 4 hours ago, maybe. I don't know. But either way, I was gonna do a recap for you.
Okay.
Um, so I was in Solstheim. I made it up there, and then I went to the fort, and there was some doings are transpiring at the fort, where the men were really edgy, and there was discontent spreading amongst the soldiers, and it was
Oh,
because
I remember that.
there was a ban on alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
And then I talked to Captain Carius, and he was just like, "Nah, he didn't ban anything." And so then it went to like Antonio Nuncius, the like priest dude, who'd been telling
Mm-hmm.
everybody that it'd become like banned, and he'd been stealing the drink that was coming in because I like
So
went.
he's an alcoholic.
Yeah, well, he was saying it. He was doing it for the good of the soldiers, and like he wanted to leave Solstheim and all this other bullshit.
Oh.
But yeah, he was a dickhead basically. Like I found a large stash of alcohol in Antonio Nuncius's desk on day 187. And so he
And
admitted that he has been poisoning the minds of the soldiers here in Fort Frostmouth. His hope was that if the situation here got bad enough, he would be recalled to Vvardenfell. I told Antonio Nuncius that I would be unable to keep his actions a secret from Captain Carius. Captain Carius thanked me for finding the source of the low morale among his troops. In gratitude, he has given me some useful cure disease potions, not really useful to me now, well, useful to sell, as there are diseases on this island not common in Vvardenfell, and a silver spark blade. Carius will also request that Nuncius's assignment at the fort be extended indefinitely. But it was stupid, like if the dude had just talked to the captain, he was like, I would have got him reassigned if he wanted. But he just acted like a
mm-hmm.
dickhead, and now he's just there forever. If you talk to him now, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna die here," and I'm like, "Good."
Day 188, I drank all the alcohol I found in his desk.
Uh, I actually did, and it led to some consequences. So after that,
Really?
after that, the dude Carius said there was some other shit going on. So I was like, "Oh yeah, what other shit was going on?" And there's apparently like some weapons being smuggled. So I went to like investigate that, and yeah, whilst I was doing that, I just like drank loads of drinks, and I drained my agility down from like 100 and something down to 26. It's like drained it by something like 90 points.
That's fucking hilarious.
It was pretty funny, and it was only a cave where I was getting battered. I died about 3 or 4 times in a row.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go back. Watch. That sounds like something that you don't get it unless you were there, so I need to go watch it.
Yeah, I'd say like it's one of those things. It's amusing to watch because it's like that, like how a lot of people are entertained at the frustrations of others. Just go like, oh no, no. But yeah, I was just like, oh fuck. And they just it was really catching me off guard as well. I was like, oh shit, I just died again. I was like, oh fuck. It kept happening. Yeah. But yeah, so I went
That's what
into
you
this
get for being
cave.
an alcoholic.
Yeah, like I was alcoholic and it was fucking me over. But I managed it. I kicked them down eventually, and then I went back to the fort. And when I got back to the fort, it'd been attacked. Like loads of the walls had been crumbled, and some crazy shit had gone down. And Captain Carius has been kidnapped by strange wolf-like creatures. But yeah, I was looking at the castle. I was like, on my way back, I was looking at the castle. I was like, was there a big like hole in that wall before? I'm sure that wasn't like that. I'm sure that wasn't like all rubble in that corner down there.
No.
It's like, what the fuck? Like the first person you talk to, like, we've been attacked. It's like shit. Like, yeah, shit really went down. Yeah, last episode's good to worth watching.
My gosh.
But yeah, so so I was told by Gassa Artoria that it might be the Nords who live on the northern coast of Solstheim. So she said she gave me a skull to give to them to earn their trust. But I don't understand how that earns their trust, because if you give them a skull, it's like, here's like one of your tribe's people's skulls. They're like, where'd you get that from? How'd you do that? Like, there's a lot of questions to be asked. I'm like, but apparently that's going to help, and I'm to remain with them until I know more. And I was like,
so where did you get my ancestor's skull from?
I know, right? What am I supposed to say to that? I was given
I
it.
found it.
I was given it, and it was apparently going to ingratiate me with you for some reason.
I found it on the road. Here you go.
Then there was another mission I picked up where apparently there's been a rush of moon sugar poisonings.
Oh.
So,
well, the crack addicts.
yeah, pretty much. Oh, and then I found out how the stronghold, you can like buy you can build a stronghold, which I'm guessing is like a house, but like better.
Better.
On the site of the old Wraithan Manor. I guess that's gonna be like Balmora or somewhere. But the thing is, I don't really need a house there because I've got Caius's house there. But that's a house rather than a stronghold. I might do it for funsies and see how it goes. Oh.
Yeah, I want to see what it is.
And then I slept and some ash vampire came out of fucking nowhere and attacked me.
You were just having hell of trouble while I was gone, huh?
Yeah, shit's going down. But the really funny thing about the ash vampire is it spawned in the middle of the bed and couldn't actually run anywhere or do anything. Because as long as you were out of arm's reach, it couldn't actually do anything. It was just running on the spot inside the bed.
Oh my goodness. You had a day.
Ah. And there's more to come, so... So yeah, that's the ash vampire.
Oh my gosh.
He's just like, yeah, he's just getting stuck.
It was just like, is it?
It's like in the middle of
just,
bed there. And so I just like stood
in the middle
here.
of both of them, or like in the bed?
No, just like in the middle there.
Oh. So he
I
was stuck in the bunk bed.
Yeah. I just stood there and fired arrows. It's easy.
I would have just left him alone.
Welcome, Khajiit.
What, like I did to the like little zombie in my treehouse?
Yeah.
Where he's just stuck in that block.
Well met, friend.
He's like, oh, that's what you get. Goodbye.
Well, I guess the difference was that ash vampire actually properly scared me. I was like, fuck. Like, I was just going to sleep to level up. That's all I was doing. I'm also level 29 now.
You needed to medicate?
No, meditate.
No, medicate.
Both.
Medicate. Medicate.
Medicate and meditate. No, so I had to meditate to level up. And so I'm 29 now. And of course, the flavor text was exactly the same for both, like the last 2 levels.
Mm-hmm.
But shit, I'm level 30 soon. Sneaks up to 76. Yeah, shit's going down.
It's going down for real.
Yeah, my agility's like 116 and my strength is 121 now. Like, well, as long as I wear the gloves.
Yeah.
Reputation's
it's not like
still
you're taking
9
them
though.
off.
Reputation's still just 9 though.
It's because you're not nice enough.
I'm also a warlock in the Mages Guild, which is pretty mega. So yeah, at the moment we can kind of have free choice over missions. What do you reckon we should do? Should do main quest, or Fighters Guild quest, or Mages Guild quest, or House Halalu quest?
You should go see Cassius? Whichever one.
Carius, the one who got kidnapped.
No, the weird guy.
Cassius?
Yeah, Cassius. That's
The one that the moon sugar addict.
No, which one?
Oh no, that's Caius.
The
Oh,
creepy
Crassius.
Yeah, Crassius. I can't.
Oh, the pervy dude.
Yeah.
Why would I want to see him?
Because he is your sponsor. You need to go say hello. It's proper.
I don't have to. I mean,
you should be respectful and go say hello.
No, I don't really need to do that.
You don't know that. You could have a quest.
The closest to that is, well, I've already got like 1, 2, 3, well, 4 House Halalu quests if you include the Stronghold. So rent and taxes. Udral Helvi asked me to collect 15 gold in rent and taxes from Manat Varnan, Ada, and Loven Andus. If they refuse to pay the rent, I should kill them.
Or you should let them go. Like you did with the toad.
I can get to Manat's farm by going west out of Suran and following the path across the isthmus and keep to the left. I have no idea what isthmus is. So they just passed the Dren plantation, so that's one of the House Halalu quests. The other, Nileno Dorvain wants me to kill the queen in the Ananias egg mine, which is just across the mountains from Suran. The entrance of the egg mine faces the mountains. See, that's fucking the type of directions you get in Morrowind. There's no fucking quest mark to get me there. I just have to I literally have to go to Suran and the mountains across Suran and just try to find this egg mine that faces the mountains. Just fucking trek there and find the fucking thing. Because it's Morrowind. It shows no mercy. Or Idrino Arethi asked me to secure Odiniran for House Halalu. I should go there and speak with any survivors. If there are no survivors, I should find and kill the Telvanni responsible. Where's this place? Go to Erdinaran on Azura's coast, west of the shrine to Azura and south of the old Dwemer ruins of Nichurndams. So where's Nichurndams? I'm quite liking the sound of that one. That sounds like that's going to be like a combat heavy one. So there's Nichurndams. What direction from Nichurndams? south of Ncherdams.
Oh, it's south of the ruins.
So it's like here somewhere. Guess I could go to Morlogmar and trek across. Or otherwise, the other missions, the other House Halalu missions are by Saran, which is... Where the fuck is Saran? Have I not been to Saran, or at least know where it is? Come on, no. Yeah, there we go. There's Saran. I could... That's kind of on the way.
Ready to go kill some farmers?
Yeah, I'd rather not kill the farmers, to be honest, but we'll see.
You're probably going to have to kill them.
But it's only 50 gold as well.
Probably broke. That's why they didn't pay their taxes.
Yeah, I just think like, well, I could probably even just afford to pay it myself.
Then why don't you do that now? If you can go to. Just be like, nah, dude, here's the 50 gold. There you go. Bye. Peace.
Why walk when you can ride?
Yeah, he goes to Saran. Welcome to
He's a
Saran.
very smart man. Why walk when you can ride?
So this is Saran. Red Mountain spreads ash and blight. Sinners gather at the house. The time of the incarnate is at hand. Nice to meet you two. This caravan, a friend of mine, says that with so many blight storms around Red Mountain this year than last year, he's thinking about getting out of the business. The fields of Kumu is an easy, safe walk southeast from town. Visit the shrine and earn the blessing of Avec. Ah, standard. You're not very interesting. Smith. Let's go say hello to the Smith. To you, Garoth Muckgrow Musgood.
Much to learn.
Do you do some reading or you can't be asked?
I can't pronounce that.
I'm Garoth Muckgrow Musgub. This is the village of Saran, gateway to Bal-Ur. Are you looking for services here, or is there something else I can do for you? Let's see what you got. Show me what you got. Show me what you... Every orc is not Shrek. And Shrek's like an ogre, isn't he, rather than...
Yes,
he's not an orc. He's an ogre, not an orc.
I only said that because I wanted you to respond.
Really?
He knew I was joking. It's okay.
Yum, 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 yum. He's got nothing good. This is a waste of my time. Oh. Hides his eyes. The Argonian, he came into town a few weeks back, spends some time in the trade house. Seems like a nice enough fellow. Tried to help out that bounty hunter. No luck though. Bounty hunter? What bounty hunter?
Obviously, the one he tried to help out.
I say, Daedric weapons are the most rare and expensive items. Yeah, I've got loads of them, mate. I've been leaving them behind.
I don't think they're that rare. You just
think-
have to look in the right places.
Yeah, I think... Ooh. Nice. Light armor increased to 69. Whoop whoop. Ba, 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 ba.
69.
Ice and chitin. Oh, this looks good. The tale dates to the year 855 of the Second Era, after General Talos had taken the name Tiber Septim and begun his conquest of Tamriel. One of his commanding officers, Beatir of Ilios, had been surprised in an ambush while returning from a meeting with the Emperor. She and her personal guard of 5 soldiers barely escaped and were separated from the army. They fled across the desolate, sleet-painted rocky cliffs by foot. The attack had been so sudden they had not even the time to don armour or get to their horses. If we can get to the Gorvig Ridge, hollered Lieutenant Ascutus, gesturing towards a peak off in the mist, his voice barely discernible over the wind. We can meet the legion you stationed in Pornac. Beatia looked across the craggy landscape through the windstep, hoary trees and shook her head. Not that way. We'll be struck down before we make it halfway to the mountain. You can see their horses' breath through the trees. She directed her guard toward a ruined old keep on the frozen isthmus of Nerone, across the bay from Gorvig Ridge. Jutting out on a promontory of rock, it was like many other abandoned castles in northern Skyrim, remnants of Riman Cyrodiil's protective shield against the continent of Akavir. As they reached their destination and made a fire, they could hear the army of the war chiefs of Danstrau behind them, making camp on the land southwest, blocking the only escape but the sea. The soldiers assessed the stock of the keep while Beatia looked out to the fog-veiled water through the casements of ruin. She threw a stone, watching it skip across the ice-trailing puffs of mist before it disappeared with a splash into a crack in the surface. No food or weaponry to be found, Commander, Lieutenant Ascutus reported. There's a pile of armour in storage, but it's definitely taken on the elements over the years. I don't know if it's salvageable at all. We won't last long here, Beatia replied. The Nords know that we'll be vulnerable when night falls, and this old rock won't hold them off. If there's anything in the keep you can use, find it. We have to make it across the ice flow to the ridge. Do you want to read for a bit?
Okay. After a few minutes of searching and matching pieces, guards presented 2 very grimy, scruffed, and cracked suits of chitin armor.
Chitin.
Chitin. Sorry. You correct it over here.
You looked it up.
Is that a G or an E?
Where? The chitin beneath...
No. I'm not all the way down there. What are you doing? After chitin armor, there's a thing that looks like a G and an E.
Oh, even.
Okay. Just making sure it wasn't a G. Even the least proud of the adventurers and pirates who had looted the castle over the years had thought the shells of chitin beneath their notice. Oh, okay. The soldiers did not dare to clean them. The dust looked to be the only adhesive holding them together. They won't offer us much protection, just slow us down. Grimaced Ascutus? Yep, it's name now. If we run across the ice as soon as it gets dark, anyone who can plan and execute an ambush, like the war chiefs of Danstrar? Okay.
Yeah.
We'll be expecting that. We need to move quickly now before they get any closer. Bedia drew a map of the bay in the dust, and then the semicircular path across the water. An arch stretching from the castle to the
Gorvig Ridge?
What?
Gorvig Ridge?
Oh. Okay. The men go the long way across the bay like so. The ice is thick there, a ways from the shoreline, and there's a lot of rocks for cover. You're not staying behind to hold the castle. Of course not. Evia shook her head and drew a straight line from the castle to the closest shore across the bay. I'll take one of the chitin suits and try to cross the water here. If you don't see or hear from me when you've made it to land, don't wait. Just get to Pornock.
I'll take over. Lieutenant Ascutus tried to dissuade his commander, but he knew that she was never order one of her men to perform the suicidal act of diversion, that all would die before they reached Gorvig Ridge if the warlord's army was not distracted. He could find only one way to honour his duty to protect his commanding officer. It was not easy convincing Captain Beatty that he should accompany her, but at last she relented. The sun hung low, but still cast a diffused glow, illuminating the snow with a ghostly light. When the 5 men and 1 woman slipped through the boulders beneath the castle to the water's frozen edge, Beta and Ascutus moved carefully and precisely, painfully aware of each dull crunch of chitin against some stone. At their commander's signal, the 4 unarmoured men dashed towards the north across the ice. When her men had reached the first fragment of cover, a spiral of stone jutting a few yards from the base of the promontory, Beta turned to listen for the sound of the army above. Nothing but silence. They were still unseen. Ascutus nodded, his eyes through the helm showing no fear. The commander and her lieutenant stepped onto the ice and began to run. When Beta had surveyed the bay from the castle ramparts, the crossing closest to shore had seemed like a vast featureless plain of white. Now that she was down on the ice, it was even more flat and stark. The sheet of mist rose only up their ankles, but it billowed up at their approach, like the hand of nature itself was pointing out their presence to their enemies. They were utterly exposed. It came almost as a relief when Betia heard one of their war chief scouts whistle a signal to his masters. They didn't have to turn around to see if the army was coming. The sound of galloping hoofs and the crash of trees giving way was very clear over the whistling wind. Isn't it hooves? Rather than hoofs. Yeah.
Yes, it's hoofs. With a V.
Hoofs. Hoofs. Beta wished she could risk a glance to the north to see if her men were hidden from view, but she didn't dare. How many more is there? Okay. She didn't dare. She could hear Ascutus running to her right, keeping pace, breathing hard. He was used to wearing heavier armour, but the chitin joints were so brittle and tight from years of disuse, it was all he could do to bend them. The rocky shore to the ridge still looked an eternity away when Beta felt and heard the first volley of arrows. Most struck the ice at their feet with sharp cracking sounds, but few nearly found home, ricocheting off their backs. She silently offered a prayer of thanks to whatever anonymous shellsmith, now long dead, had crafted the armour. They continued to run, as the first rain of arrows was quickly followed by a second and a third. Thanks, Stendar, Ascutus gasped. If there was only leather in the keep, we'd be pierced through and through. Now, if only it weren't so rigid. Beta felt her own armour joints begin to set, her knees and hips finding more and more resistance with every step. There could be no denying it. They were drawing closer to the shore, but they were running much more slowly. She heard the first dreadful galloping crunch of the army charging across the floe toward them. The riders were cautious on the slippery ice, not driving their horses at full speed, but Beta knew they would be upon the 2 of them soon. The old chitin armour could withstand the bite of a few arrows, but not a lance driven with the force of a galloping horse. The only great unknown was time. The thunder of beating hooves was deafening behind them. When Ascutus and Beta reached the edge of the saw, the giant jagged stones that strung around the beach blockaded the approach. Beneath their feet the ice sighed and crackled. They could not stand still, run forward, nor run back. Straining against the tired metal in the armour joints, they took 2 bounds forward and flew at the boulders. The first landing on the ice sounded an explosive crack. When they rose for the final jump, it was on a wave of water so cold it felt like fire through the thin armour. Ascutus's right hand found purchase in a deep fissure. Beta grabbed with both hands, but her boulder was slick with frost. Faces pressed to the stone, they could not turn to face the army behind them, but they heard the ice splintering, and the soldiers cry out in terror for just an instant. There was no sound but the whining of the wind and the purring lap of the water. A moment later there were footsteps on the cliff above. The 4 guardsmen had crossed the bay. There were 2 to pull Beta up from the face of the boulder and another 2 for Ascutus. They strained and swore at the weight, but finally they had the commander and her lieutenant safely on the edge of Gorvig Ridge. By Mara, that's heavy for light armour. Yes, smiled Beta wearily, looking back over the empty, broken ice floe, the cracks radiating from the parallel paths she and Ascutus had run. But sometimes that's good. Halfway through I realised I've actually already read that book in Skyrim.
So did you notice that they spelled hooves right the second thing?
Oh yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah. Nope.
Why did you steal a pillow?
I've heard tell that sometimes you'll find cool stuff under pillows, but it's never happened. But I don't check every time, I guess, but yeah, every so often I'll check, and I've never seen anything yet under there.
Whenever you think about it.
You seem worthy of my knowledge. You may speak.
Okay.
What knowledge do you have? Nothing. We've talked to you. So
That's why you're worthy, because he has none for you.
So you don't. The shops don't close at night in this game.
Oh.
How much money do you have? Hello. 450 gold. Pittance. Oh, actually, he knows about the mines. Inanius Egg Mine. Sir Avon Aaron's Egg Mine. Just go south around those hills to the east. Just go south around those hills to the east. That's a bit of a confusing direction. But yeah, then follow the hills back north from the river and you can't miss it.
I think you can.
I can very easily miss that. Who's he? He's the governor of Saran, keeps business working by staying out of it. If you want to see him, he lives in the large manor west of the temple. Fair enough. Rumours, same.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Well, at least they don't call me scum here, that's pretty good. House of Earthly Delights.
Do I need to call the guards?
Yeah, it's a pole dance. Well, it's dancing.
Everywhere, dirt.
Same. You're not the type I deal with. Oh, she really don't like me.
What was I thinking?
But
Hail, Khajiit. Do you need something?
oh, she likes me. Nerissa Thrissis found a rogue Telvanni base out in the middle of the Ashlands, but she used Civi intervention to escape, and now she doesn't know exactly where the base was. Well, that's useful.
I look away for 2 seconds, and then this is what I come back to.
Yeah, this is like a dancing club.
Seen any elves?
Dancing.
I don't believe it.
Yep.
It's like a strip club.
Yep. Exotic dancing.
It looks like Broken Bones dancing to me.
Nothing interesting.
No, what was interesting is he complimented one of them.
Oh no, not another Khajiit. I'm still smarting from the last one. She's called me a friend.
She speaks in third person.
Okay, that's not interesting. Hello, Kaminda. The birthplace of Molag Bal. Shit. The shrine of Molag Bal is north of town. I bet that's full of so many Daedric weapons and shit.
I'm still caught up on what the other lady said.
About what?
She's still smarting.
Oh, from
From
the
the
last
last
Khajiit.
I can't. I want to know what she means.
I think
I think I know, but I don't. I want to know exactly. Because it could be a couple different things.
I
None of
think
them good.
it's just one thing. Go south
Just-
around those hills to the east. So what does that even mean? So hills on the east go south around them. So do I have to go east first and then go south? I don't understand. Can I get up here? See if we can do levitate. Ooh, going up to a 71% chance of casting levitate. Fail. Fuck's sake. Nice, check out the weather. Sweet. Yeah, levitate is pretty ridiculous in this game.
Yep.
So we need to go south around the hills to... Yeah, kind of this way. And then... For once I didn't batter myself. Oh! I think I might have found them. Yes! How good am I? From those vague fucking directions. So, the mission... Kill the Queen. To do a save here. Yeah. Kill the Queen. So these quam things. Oh shit. Sometimes they can be quite chill, but then sometimes not. Okay. This is gonna be really windy, I reckon. You gonna attack? There you go. Decent. It looks windy, but it looks like it's all just going in one direction. Doesn't like veer off anyway, so that's pretty good. I can't see shit. I've got a light potion, I think. Where the fuck's the queen then? I have no idea where this queen is. Queen can't be the one hanging around outside, surely not. It's just a worker. You got Quama Forager 150, Rat. It's got a Scrib in there. Quama Forager, Quama Warrior. Quama Forager's worth more than a Quama Warrior in a soul. Filled up all our soul gems though. Right, I don't get where this queen is. Are you still there? Okay, I guess not. Emmy seems to have disappeared. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to do some water walking. Water walking!
It did not disappear. I had to check on the little one.
Okay.
So I thought I heard her. And I
No
had
worries.
to rush to make sure I didn't really hear her.
Fair enough, I understand.
There goes my bell. Yeah, I heard like a whimper and I was like, oh no. Don't wake up.
Yeah, it's never good.
Mhm.
So many ingredients. Loads of potion making the last episode as well.
Oh, I'm not sad I missed that one.
Alchemy's the best. It was funny, I made potions that simultaneously drained your magic and restored it.
How?
Yeah, just did. Where the
Wouldn't that mean it did nothing?
yeah, pretty much. So where the fuck is this queen? There's nowhere down. Oh shit. Where? Slaughterfish. Fucking slaughterfish. Right, where did they go? Because I want to take whatever they've got. They've got nothing. Brilliant. Right, so it doesn't look like there's anything. There's no passages or anything down there. So where am I going? So I went this way first. hang on. Did I? Yeah, so this goes... And that's back to the start. So this is this little nook. And that doesn't go anywhere. I don't get where this queen is. I need
Probably
to
in the middle.
middle of where though?
I'm just saying, like, ant hills are like usually at the bottom and the middle. So maybe it's like a normal, like, hive. Check the middle. Well, I'm not sure Morrowind has like real life logic in it like that.
I'm not sure they went that deep either.
It'd be kind of cool if they did.
It would be.
So you could just go, oh, well, this makes sense. Let me do this.
So it does just look like it ends there though. Although I guess maybe there's stuff up there. Time to levitate. Use a potion this time.
Can like anybody levitate, or
I guess if you've got a potion, anybody could levitate.
I was gonna say they can't put like normal quest items though, where you'd have to levitate to them, would you? Or would they?
They have.
It's kind of ridiculous.
There was that mission where like you couldn't even see the person to get healed of Corpus if you couldn't levitate up to him. I don't understand where else I can go. I'm missing something clearly, but maybe over that way. Let's go. Amulet of Water Walking. Is this new? No, that's back to the start. So is there any other way around here? What's that? Nope.
Dead end.
Not like missing any. See if I'm missing some kind of random secret door or something.
That's what I was kind of thinking. If maybe there was like a hidden or something.
This is... I don't know. This is way confusing.
It is very confusing. Maybe we weren't supposed to go in? I don't know.
Leno Delvain wants me to kill the queen in the Ananias egg mine. Ananias egg mine.
Maybe you've already done it?
Maybe of what?
Maybe you've like already done it.
No, but I've not killed the queen. I've only killed Kwama foragers, or the other like walking ones, like the Kwama warriors.
Oh.
So there was none of them that were like named. And the journal would have probably updated if I had.
Yeah. I was just trying to think of anything that could have.
Yeah.
That, or maybe she's stuck. But that is. It might be a glitch. That's true as well.
Do you know what? It's
Welcome to
worth
the
checking.
stream, by the way.
So that. Oh, hello.
That could really possibly be a glitch.
Yeah, it totally could be. This is Bethesda after all. Why is my thing... Just looked at the screen and just realised like my chat thing on the laptop's just messed up, so I didn't see the message come in. That's bad. At least you saw it. Savage Pigeon.
Yeah. It's a lot of
Welcome,
sixes
Savage Pigeon.
there. It's kind of scary.
How's that? 666, the number of the beast. It's a good tune.
It's terrifying.
It's hilarious. Right, I'm going to look it up because it's true, it might be a glitch. Like with most games, I wouldn't want to like look it up, but because it's a Bethesda game, you just know it might be a fucking buggy mission. Ananias egg mine. Apparently you can optionally extort some money from Avon or Ran. It says once at the mine, you'll find the mine devoid of any miners. However, it is partially flooded and a swim is required to locate the queen. That's, yeah. I'm gonna have to go swimming again. So I can't be going swimming anywhere there. So we've gone on this side. So what about up this side? That goes up to nowhere. That's the entrance at the start.
There's a big area of water you were swimming down through earlier.
Oh, what's this?
Sit over there.
Oh, we might
Guess you
find
might
it.
want to breathe real quick.
Oh, shit.
too late. Yeah. You should breathe before you go. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, if it gets
Gonna
really bad,
draw.
I've got potions I can have. But
Still.
I might be alright. Yes. Okay, cool. Plank in. There's a Kwama warrior there. But yeah, that's a random aside to this mission that you can... If you go see the owner of the mine, he'll pay you to leave it alone.
Oh. Why would
There's
he
the
want
Kwama
you to
Queen.
leave it alone?
Because we're coming to fuck it up.
He didn't do anything.
Well, we killed the queen, which is basically killing the mine.
Why?
Because the person in House Halalu asked us to.
No, why is it killing the mine?
Because there won't be like any more eggs laid because the queen's dead. Because it's an egg mine.
That's gross.
Should we get the old torch on the queen? There's the Kwama Queen right there.
It's creepy as hell.
Yeah. So yeah, it's probably gonna thing. So there, it hasn't actually updated the journal, but I definitely know, you know, you can hover over and see that, you know, I have actually killed the queen. So that's all cool. And so the other mission was some farmers, wasn't it?
You have to go kill them or...
Well, I have to get them to pay their rent.
Their tax.
Sweet, we're out of here. So let's do save. Kill the queen.
After spending 8 hours trying to find it.
Yeah, this is it. That's the abridged version. Oh no, that's the one that's in Molag Mar, so Lovin's farm is further on the road west, just past the Dren plantation. I'm pretty sure I've got the Dren plantation on my map. Yep. So the Lovin's farm. Oh, so the Lovin's farm's near Pelagiad. So I'm gonna be trekking. Yeah, trekking that way, I guess. Going west. If we sleep here, we can levitate. It's pretty nice. We've got like 100% chance of casting levitate now. This weather's fucked. Yeah, it's all coming from Red Mountain and the blight storms.
Well, it sucks ass.
It does. You miss all the lovely beauty of Morrowind.
Kinda looks like you're in Arizona.
Yeah, it could be. Whoops. So... Okay, I want to go like pretty much straight left. Whoops. Don't tell me I'm stuck.
The magic man gets stuck once more.
I got loose, I got loose.
Only took you forever.
A bridge over there.
Not as bad as that one time, though.
Yeah, I mean, you say it's just like about old games, but I was watching Lethal Felines Fallout playthrough, like Fallout 4, and he got stuck in the like in a really similar way. Oh bollocks! I didn't want to do that. Right, so which is the best way to get? I guess. Oh yeah, there's the bridge. But yeah, so I guess you could just blame Bethesda games rather than old versus new.
Things.
No, just blame Bethesda. It's like at the same time they can make really good games and really shit games. Storm stopped. I think I've been here before, but I'm not sure. Actually, no, I haven't. Ule's Manor. Let's go in for a nosy. Don't mind me. Ooh, lots of ingredients. I don't understand how my weight capacity is so high at the moment. I've got... Yeah, I don't know. It's probably the amount of arrows I've got. I do have a lot.
And they're all steel, right?
I've got a load of steel arrows, I've got a load of bone mold arrows, I've got ebony arrows, I've got spark arrows, I've got arrow of wasting flame, and cruel fire flame arrows.
Arrows for days.
Yeah, plenty arrows. Don't know what else is taking up space. I've got a lot of scrolls I can sell as well, although I've got 17 cure common disease on self scrolls that are pointless now. What's 17 times 40? Oh, it's
17 times 4.
I bet it's 170 times 4. So it's about 700 odd in it.
You did that in a weird way.
So yeah, instead of... No, but it's actually a good way. So
no,
instead of...
just do 17 times 4. 17 times 4 is... Let me say it.
Where do I get the key from? Oh, I want to free the slaves, but hang on. What do you have to do? You must find the key to these braces before I can be freed. What if I cast, like, some open spell on them? I know this won't work, but I want to try. No, it won't work. So if I can find the key to those braces in this property, I can free them. I want to free the slaves. I want to do it.
$68.
Yeah.
17 times 4 is 68, so it's 680.
Yeah, about 700.
There is no about. It's one or the other, which is why I figured out which one it was.
No, there is about, you know, you can, that was the estimate, and it was a pretty good estimate.
I don't believe in estimates.
Well, they exist.
Nah.
They do. Rumours. No, same as everybody, same as everyone, same as everyone. Current events. No. Have you got anything interesting to say? Ooh,
Yes.
House Alalu. You're a merchant prince. Ooh, very good for you.
Are you related to Crassius?
Don't think so. In the same house, though.
What did I do? Never mind.
I'm all yours. Please go ahead.
Music.
Wonder if... I don't want to actually take it, but no. So she doesn't have the key on her. I want to find the key and free the slaves. So she doesn't have it either.
Maybe no one has it. The key is a myth.
No, there's definitely got to be one. Because you can free slaves. It's not hidden on top of the chest or the wardrobe. Nope.
Yes, Outlander, what may I do for you?
Nothing, I'm just walking around your house for no reason.
Just 'cause I can.
Pretty much. I already stripped that. What would it be? They didn't give me any clues either. It's not like they said, oh yeah, here's the keys, blah blah blah. Mind you, they're just slaves. How much are they gonna know?
I was gonna say, what are you giving them shit for?
I mean, you'd think they'd have a clue though.
How? How would they have a clue?
Because they might see
They
where
probably, they probably trade the key out like all the time.
Where is the key?
It said, up your arse. It's up your bum. You only want to free them because it's a Hajit.
No, I want to free them because they're slaves.
Uh-huh. No, you want to free them because there's a cat that's a slave. Racist.
No, I'd be freeing them if they were any race. I mean, one's Argonian.
You're not freeing them anymore because, no. Can't find the darn key. Hey, look, a soul gem.
Yep. All the ingredients. I'll leave the gold. Is there like a warden hanging around?
Go.
You're a free as well. You're a slave as well.
Kill the dwarves. Kill the elves. Save the gold for ourselves.
Yeah, you're the... Ooh, you like me 88 out of 100. You're a noble, you're a merchant prince, blah blah. Let me just... No, he doesn't have it on him as either.
Yes, Outlander.
Maybe it's in a drawer somewhere.
Yeah, but where? Like, it's not in the manor house.
Why do you need a key?
To open the braces.
Braces.
Bizade cannot be freed without the key. You need the key to... You see these glowing bits?
Yes.
So they're enchanted braces, and they like have an enchantment where it like drains some of their energy and stuff. Whilst they're slaves. I accidentally killed some once. You know, better. Oh, who's this? What was that? Oh, fucking... Fucking cliff racers. I got well scared then. I was like, what the fuck? So if it's not in the manor house, it's not in the shacks, it's not in the foreman on the field. Where would the key be? I know, I'm gonna have to go onto the farm and...
Did you check, like, the main room? Like,
Yeah,
did you check everywhere?
pretty sure I did.
Did you check inside the rat?
Nope.
Maybe that's your problem.
Maybe. Oh. Cool. I got some pearls.
Tried to even find a key.
Nope. Nothing interesting there. Oh, I'm going way the wrong direction. Oh no, I'm not actually. I want to go west, just past the Dren plantation, right? Can get to Manet's Pine going west out of Surround and following the path across the Eastern Keep to the left. Lovin's farm is further on the road west, just past the Dren plantation. Surround west, Dren plantation, west of there. So I need to be going about... I guess this might be the path they were talking about. Oh, you're a Halalu as well. Yep. Rumours. Nothing new. His farm, Manat Varnan Ada. Yeah, his farm is across the river to the northwest. No, you don't have... Oh, shh. I didn't do anything though.
You got yelled at.
You know, cause you're supposed to be able to, like, just look without... Oh, I don't care what you're going to do, mate.
May I help you, Outlander?
It's like, may I help you, Outlander? You foreigner, you must die. Beasts and men, Outlander Mer, all must die. Flee his wrath and quit this land if you would live, or your flesh shall feed the earth. Alright, chill out. So...
May I help you?
I think I'm supposed to follow this path. And... can't get to the farm. And I guess that was the river. I might check that place properly on the way back. It's a slave master's shack. I'm pretty sure I went through it quite well and didn't find a key. Oh shit, no. About to kill somebody's pet.
It's one way to piss somebody off.
I know, right?
Oh.
Rolly the Guar. Rolly says nothing to you at the moment. Well, I wanted to talk to the person, not the
How
Guar.
rude. Why
No.
doesn't he say anything to you?
No, because it's the Guar, the animal, but I want to talk to the actual person, but it's... There we go. Teris Reldran. Pardon
Why are
me.
you trying to talk to an animal, you weirdo?
I don't know, I was just saying hi. People talk to their pets all the time.
Yeah, but you're talking to someone else's pet. That's weird.
No, I was just saying
Same.
hi. Just being polite.
Now you're weird.
Look at this. Pardon me, you look like you could use some extra cash.
What does that look like?
What does what look like?
Needing extra cash. What do you think that looks like? Does that mean you look homeless?
Maybe, but I mean, I'm wearing pretty fancy armor and I've got over 100 grand, so...
Hey, you look homeless.
You look poor. Do you want money? Do some things for me, bitch.
Pretty much. Pretty much what he's telling you to do.
You see, Rolly and I are heading to Vivek to deliver this shipment of clothing to Agrippa Herenia, the clothier. Truly, it's some of the finest clothing you'll ever see. Perhaps I could interest you in some. Well, regardless, I've heard rumour that the road to Vivek had become dangerous of late. Perhaps you'd be willing to escort the two of us. Rolly and I would be most appreciative and would be willing to offer some compensation. I don't have time for this right now. Because I'd have to take them to like Vivek now because they follow you now. Maybe we'll find somebody else to help us. Yeah, maybe.
You're like, I'm not poor, actually.
Yeah, I'm not
Screw
poor.
off,
And
dude.
it's like, oh, do you know what? Actually, we are really close to Vivek.
Help the guy and his pet out.
Yeah, I thought I was further away.
That looks like a fish. Sir, why do you have a walking fish? Please explain to me. I don't understand why you have a walking fish.
It's a guar.
It's a walking fish.
Okay, I can't do it anymore. Anyway, alright then, see you later. Don't care.
Oh, after you say no, you can't do it?
Yeah, it's like, it's closed off to you now.
Well, that sucks ass. You can't go, never mind, hey, I'm not busy anymore.
I've decided to escort neither Teris Reldran nor his guar to Vivek. This man is unstable at best, and the guar is no better.
Wow.
That's apparently what I think about the situation.
You're kind of rude.
I mean, or
Kind of
maybe just,
judgmental, don't you think?
or maybe just very perceptive. You know, I do have 79 intelligence
I think you're judgmental.
and 73 personality, so you know, I know people well.
No, I think you're judgmental. Stop trying to make excuses. You're just rude. Oh, dear
Yeah.
me.
I don't wanna mess you with your netch. No, you've got no good advice.
How
Go
rude.
ahead, Outlander. What do you
I
need?
think I need to be north of here, really. Yeah, because that's the Dren plantation over there. So I got walk in. It's weird. Sometimes when you're on walking, you can jump, and then sometimes you can't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what like the difference is, like the different type of water.
Yes. What is it, Motsera?
There's another slave, but you're not wearing braces. I can't see your glowing bracer to free you.
Maybe his earrings. Or his braces.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Yeah, here we go. His farm is just down the road west of here. Oh, there's two different ones I need to go to.
Yeah.
So one west and one to the northeast.
Sound too difficult?
I guess I'll go the west one first, probably. Because I need to go back this way afterwards. Yeah, so this is a Dren plantation.
What's Dren?
I don't know if it's just like a family or something.
Oh, I thought it was like
Like a faction.
yeah, no, like a like a crop. I
Oh,
thought
okay.
it was.
But there's a guar called Corky.
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
Hey,
Wonder if his name fits the bill.
so rent and taxes. I don't have 50 drakes. Look around if you want. I can't stop you. You can take my guar if you want.
Oh,
Corky, sure. Hey, Corky, this Khajiit here is your new owner. Say hello, Corky. I apparently have a guar now.
what? Or you keep it and pay money out of your pocket.
I might do. I've just got a guar now.
He's cute. He still looks like a weird ass fish, but you know, being optimistic here.
Fair enough, we've got a pet. So now we need to go to the northeast, so like that way. To go to the other person's farm. Like that dude's farm's really small. Why can't we ride him? Can we get a saddle and we can just ride you? That'd be good. Like having a mount. I don't think you get mounts in this game.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, totally. I think I found the farm. See, these are the slave braces.
Over there. That's no.
It's a woman. Kill the men, kill the elves, save the gold for ourselves.
What's that from?
Lord of the Rings.
Is it? Which bit?
The Hobbit. Technically, it's not Lord of the Rings. Technically, it's for Lord of the Rings. It's in the Hobbit when the
In the actual book or in the film?
book.
Because the book...
Well, technically, it's in both. It's the Battle of Seven Armies.
Okay, yeah.
Is it 7 or 5?
5 armies. Hey,
5,
Neo.
yeah.
And nice
Nostalgia.
erosion. Yeah, you love it. You love the Morrowind as well.
But yeah, and what the dwarves yell out for as their battle cry is "Kill the men, kill the elves, save the gold for ourselves," because it's their gold. But the town thinks they have rights to it, and the elves are stuck up that they're going to be a part of it. And the orcs and the... What are the flying things called?
Isn't it the eagles?
Yeah, but they had a name. They're eagles, but they had like a special name. Whatever. The eagles come and have our blah blah blah.
So apparently
Did
this
you
person...
ever... Go ahead.
Apparently this person's farm is west of here. Well, which one did we just see? Lovin Anders, so... We want Manat Varnan Adder. His farm is east of here. There? No. Ooh, desolate shipwreck.
So when you were younger, did you ever... There was like these... It was like The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, but it was animated?
Yep. Which one? So there was some different versions. There was the Ralph Bakshi version of the Lord of the Rings, which was all like where they used ray tracing, so they had like actors act it out, but then do the drawing like animation on top of it. See, this water I can jump on.
Maybe it's just how deep there is.
Maybe. Look at this random side quest.
Is there something I can do for you?
He's so well dressed.
Thank heavens you found me. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't showed up. I've been trapped here by some Kaguti since my friend and I... Oh yeah, I was apparently supposed to find this guy ages ago.
Oh, good job.
Yep.
The film
Go on.
was made in 1977.
Yeah, the Ralph Bakshi version.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. Although, do you know why they never finished it? Because they ran out of money. Because it was so expensive. Because they actually had to like get the actors. No. That Lord of the Rings by Ralph Bakshi, they never finished it.
Oh, you're talking about the 3 books after The Hobbit, then.
Yeah, as in the Lord of the Rings, because that's the Lord of the Rings and not the Hobbit. And the
Blah,
Ralph...
blah, 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 blah.
Well, you're on about the Ralph Bakshi film. That's the Lord of the Rings.
But this is The Hobbit. It's not that... You're wrong. It's the same... The reason why I'm confused is because it's the same exact animation. But this is created by Rankin / Bass.
The Rankin Bass one is very different. That's like the musical version, where it's just like... It's pretty funny. I've got it. If you want it, I can like send it to you. But yeah, I've got that. But that's very different to the Lord of the Rings Ralph Bakshi version. Like,
but the animation looks a lot alike.
No, it's really not. No, if you watch it, it's really different. So, my friend, yes, you've met Thorinor. He and I became separated when I went off to investigate some sounds I heard. Of course, it turned out to be a pack of Kaguti that trapped me here. But I see you've taken care of them. Did you notice any distinctive sounds they may have made when you were battling them? They have the most fascinating vocalizations. But enough of that for now. Should we go back and meet Thorinor? I don't know where he is, to be honest.
So I think I'm looking at the one you're talking about right now, and this is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Well, but there's two different ones. They're two very different like styles of
I
animation.
see that.
Because the Ralph Bakshi one had to use actual actors. You know how A Scanner Darkly was made?
I'm trying. A what?
You know A Scanner Darkly, the
Yeah.
film. Yeah. So you know how that was made with actors, but then they do the animation over the top.
Yeah.
That's how that Lord of the Rings, like Ralph Bakshi version,
Yeah, I
film was
haven't
made.
ever seen what I'm looking at. Is Sam like really, really fat in the one you're talking about?
In The Hobbit,
No, in the Lord of the Rings versions, like Sam has a very big chin.
I mean, yeah, because Sam's really fat in the books.
But I never imagined him with like a giant chin.
Huh. So I find a Dressoril not far from his friend. Not far from his friend. I can't remember where his friend is though.
Not far.
Yeah, but where?
Trying to see.
I met a Bosma pilgrim named Thorinor who was on his way to Vivek. Apparently he and his travelling companion, a Dressoril, were separated along the way. He would like my help in finding his friend. Here we go. I put a note. I put a note. Yes.
What?
He really is not far. Because I put a note and that's where Thorinor is. Past me, nailed it.
Yeah, I didn't watch the one you're talking about. I watched the one made by the same person who made The Hobbit.
The Rankin Bass version.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I haven't
so
seen
that's,
this other weird one.
so that's like really like just cartoony and baby. Yeah, the Ralph Bakshi one's like really dark and it's like it's really kind of faithful to the books. Well, pretty faithful. The problem is because they used that animation style, it was really expensive and they just they ran out of money, so they never finished it.
So where do they stop?
Somewhere around Two Towers, like.
That's
Oh
the
no,
worst
I
part.
remember where they stop, isn't it? It's the siege of what's that H place? It's the fort.
What?
You know, remember the fort? It starts with H. Helm's Deep.
Okay, yeah.
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure it like stops around the fort, the siege of Helm's Deep. Oh, you found my friend Idras. Wonderful. Yep, found him. Thank you so much. I can't tell you how much this means to me. I'm afraid I don't have much to give you as a reward, but this amulet may help you in your travels. It's helped the two of us out on a number of occasions. Take care. Amulet of not slow falling has been added to your inventory.
Gollum looks creepy as ball.
Yep. Because he is
I
creepy.
like my Gollum better. Well, the Gollum from the animated one I watched looks like a damn frog.
Yep. Well, you know, it's all very nice and cartoony there, but the Ralph Bakshi version just gets harsh and it's dark.
Mm.
So I've got
It makes
two.
me curious, but if it doesn't finish, point.
It is worth watching though. It's pretty cool. So I found that person, but
Yeah.
I didn't. Now I've kind of lost track of where that person's
Stupefied
farm would be.
hobbiters.
It should be like
Do you
south.
want
If I
something from me?
No, I don't want something from you. I've just helped you out, mate. What's this?
Y'all are having Morrowind nostalgia, and I'm looking at something I wasn't alive when it was made.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't alive when the Ralph Bakshi version was made. What did you say, 1976?
I don't know about that one. I wasn't. Let me see real quick. Let me look it back up. I know the Rankin and Bass version of The Hobbit was made in 1977. I didn't look at the other one. 1978.
Yes, that was 4 years before I was born.
Let's see. That was almost 20 years before I was born.
Yeah.
A little bit off, just by a year. They got Pippin and Mary really good though in that animation.
Yeah, it's alright. What happened to the Gua that I had?
Maybe he died.
Probably just lost it.
I think he's right there.
Arvel Manor.
He should have like a little named. Excuse me. He should have a little name tag. Well, I'm not specifically tired.
No, it's not Arvel Manor, so I need... That's a shipwreck. It's a Dren. So, when I was at the Dren plantation, they said that place was northeast of here. But then I went here and they said it was west of there. I'm gonna go this way. Oh no, that is Corky. That's my wow. Alright, fair enough. Yep. I've never I've never done this mission or anything like that before, so I didn't even know you could do stuff like that. And who are you? Do you know where this place is? His farm is east of here. Never... Right, yeah, so it is that way. Okay, let's go along the path east. That makes sense. And hopefully we'll come upon this plantation. Do you think it's better or worse having a game where you just, that's how you get directions, like how you really would, where you just yeah, you have to go left here and right there? Or would you always want to have quest markers?
I like a mix. Personally. I like when you still have to put effort into it, but it's not gonna be the point where you have to cheat because it's impossible to find it.
But I mean, I guess if you've that might not be the right way. But I mean, it's not impossible to find things like this way, getting directions. It's nothing impossible about it. It's just, sometimes you find things really quick, but yeah, sometimes you just have to hunt around a bit. I should really rest at some point. Yeah, I can rest here. Sweet. So much nicer in the daylight. So that's a slave's place. Steerdecan's place. Ooh. So here's a place that I went to at level 11 and got battered. So Sandus Ancestral Tomb. Not cleared. Level 11. Got killed. So now I'm level 29. I reckon I could probably handle it.
Probably. And then you can laugh at yourself.
Oh, I'll do that anyway.
It's good to laugh at yourself.
Yeah. What's that? I can't remember what that song lyric is, but it's like, no, it's something. I can't remember the song, but the song lyric is, if you're not laughing at yourself, you're missing the biggest joke in town. So I wonder how long ago Nito played this game. When he played it when it first came out. So it first came out in something like what? It was early 2000s, I think. You looking it up?
It's my job. Initial release 2002.
Yeah, so 15 years ago. Is this a farm? Which farm is this?
Man, 2002. Play this. Was 5. This game had no interest to me.
Yeah, I don't think you really
Go ahead,
deal with
Outlander.
it.
What do you need?
I need to find the way to Manat Vernon Adder. His farm is across the river to the northwest. So, that way. So we'll go that way. Apparently gotta go this way now. I guess, like, in a way, it can stop some of these, like, quests that are kind of quite simple. You know, go visit farmer, collect the taxes. Like, that's quite a simple, straightforward, like, quest. But because there is a bit of a challenge, like, in, like, actually even getting to the place,
Yeah.
it kind of makes it more substantial. It's like, it's more than just a fetch quest. Yes, finally. Where are you?
It's
Yes, Outlander.
Oh.
What do you want?
Huh. I don't think we've been introduced, Outlander. I'm Manat Varnon Adder. How can I help you? Rent and tax. 50 drakes? I can't pay 50 drakes. I'll take this matter to Ravone Arvel. Ravone Arvel owns this land. Ordell's just a caretaker. Not even Ravone Arvel would expect a farmer to pay 50 drakes. Are you saying that's a lot of money? Because it's really not a lot of money. I could piss 50 drakes. You didn't tell
Why
me.
can't you offer to pay for it?
I don't know. So
That'd
where's
make more sense.
Ravone Arvel? Oh yeah, Arvel Manor. So I'm gonna go chat to them. So that is okay. Straight, go west. Go west. Do you know that tune? It's like really cheesy from like when I was a kid. I remember it being on like TV a lot. It was like really like bad propaganda, wasn't it? Because it was telling people who lived in like Russia and stuff that they should be like going west.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was all about. Like, well, all the places in the east are like Russia and Asia is pretty much what you have. And telling us all to come east, go west, and then they complain when we do.
Go west, go west, go west, go west.
No, it wasn't quite like that. It was by the Pet Shop Boys.
What?
You never heard of the Pet Shop Boys? Best bargain for a risk taker is a jug of Sajama. Makes you strong as an ogrim. Not for long, but long enough. How do you know what long enough is? Right, we're going to go to this slave master's shack and see if we can find the key.
No, these people were formed in 1981.
The Pet Shop Boys? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, they're not new.
Like,
I think they still might be making music though, you know.
yeah, they are. Their last album was like in 2016.
There you
Wait,
go.
I know this person.
Are they your best friend?
Maybe. Yes, my absolute best friend.
I'm over encumbered. What shall I do? I'm gonna have. Got any restore fatigue?
All the yawning today.
Why isn't restore fatigue taken up? Oh, it's only 0.1. What about some rat meat?
Oh, so they were like in sync.
No, I wouldn't say that.
I mean the fact that they're like, by the looks of it, a boy band. Not the same category of boy band, but they're a boy band.
They were, but like, yeah, they were very, very different.
I was just saying.
I don't know who
what
to
they
compare them to. Yeah, that's. They just kind of are. There's some hound meat. I'll eat that. Where's the hound meat gone? Just trying to find the heavy things.
So one of their songs is making me think of a completely different song.
Which one?
It's like West End Girl. There's a song called Uptown Girls, and that's what immediately came into my head. By Billy Joel.
Yeah, that's Uptown Girl rather than Uptown Girls.
Yeah, like, it just immediately came in my head. Throw some Billy Joel in front of me. Like, I have a very wide range of music that I like, but it's like all from here. Oh, wait, you're from the UK. You love One Direction, right?
No. I don't think I've ever heard any of their music.
Really?
Although, no, I don't think so. Is that the one that's got the guy called Zayn in it, though?
Yeah.
So he's from the...
Well, not anymore. He quit.
So he's from the same city I'm from.
Oh.
That's literally the only thing I know about them.
I won't lie, when they first came out, I was at the age, so you know. I was
I
at
just-
the girly girl age.
So I live like, I don't know. So I don't like hear any radio. I don't like watch any like kind of music TV channels or anything like that. So like none of that stuff. I just don't see or hear like any of it. I'm just like totally kind of aloof from it all.
Oh.
Yeah, there's definitely no key in here.
There's totally a key, you just can't see.
No,
It's
there
an
isn't.
invisible.
This is the slave master's shack. So it must be on the slave master, but then where's the slave master? Oh, Corky, what are you doing over there?
Oh, did you find him?
Yeah, I found him a
Oh,
bit
he's
ago.
stuck. He's stuck.
Yeah, because pathfinding. Sort your life out, Corky. Sort it out. Are you the
I am
slave
never
master?
too busy.
He should be able to tell.
You're a drill master. Okay, so you're not a slave master.
So, can Corky not teleport? That'd be nice.
I don't know what Corky can do, but he's not doing well right now. Do you need to go around this
He's-
way? Come on then.
Maybe you should tell him, kind of.
So, oh, that's who I wanted to talk to. I wanted to talk to the Arvel person. So, where's their manor? Okay, it's just up here. Brilliant. Are you the slave master? What's your trade? Oh, you're a merchant prince. La-dee-da.
There's so many of them.
Yeah, you're a merchant prince as well, aren't you? Yep. Yeah.
La la dee da.
Yep, you don't have anything interesting to say. Urain Arvel. Can I talk to you about... Nope. So it's Manat Varnan Adat I want to talk to. Or talk about. But not to you. Up, 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 up. Are you the person I want to talk to? Talare Aval? Current events. Nothing. It's all the same shit. Same.
I think you've been in here before.
You think?
Yeah, I've seen like this before.
Yeah, potentially.
Mostly the up, 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 and then a gray lady being at the top.
May I help you, Outlander?
Maybe they hid in a barrel of booze.
Yeah, maybe. I want to talk to the person they said, so... So it tells us all the people saying about where his farm is, but doesn't tell us who he said he was going to talk to about it.
It's because he's gonna talk to him, not you.
Yeah, I guess. Right,
We already had discussed that you should start taking your own
I should start what?
taking your own notes.
That was true, actually. We did say that.
Because they don't take the good notes.
It was true. Do you know what I did the other day? I started taking notes because I started playing Final Fantasy on the train, like the original Final Fantasy game for the Nintendo the NES. Because I was like on the train, and I was like wanted to play a game. It's like a long train journey. And then I figured like I'd download a game, but I was like I want to play an RPG, but you know you can't download like a new RPG when you're on mobile. Like that's just gonna take ages. So it's like, oh, I'll play like I just had a look for like what different like Nintendo NES ones there were because I've got like a NES emulator on my phone. And so I was playing Final Fantasy and I had like my really nice like leather notebook and I was taking like notes in that. Oh, but it's really hard though. Once you get past the first bit of it, it just gets really, really hard. It's just, oh, yeah. It's pretty good though. Good game.
I bet.
Well, yeah, I've only played the very first bit of it, but and done like the kind of first like mission. But it's cool. Yeah, it's cool.
I played when I was younger. I don't fast, but it was on the PlayStation 1. And in the game itself, like you gather all these people up and then you get on a flying ship and the ship crashes. Like immediately after you get on the ship, you like do 2 or 3 things and it's like, oh, we're down, everyone's missing, you better go find them, and you're like, fuck.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
I don't remember most of the game. All I know is like you start out and you're trying to get like tickets to a show.
Was it? It wasn't something like Toe Jam and Earl, was it?
No.
No, actually, no. That was Mega Drive.
It was Final Fantasy. I don't think it was.
Ravone Arvel. That's who I'm gonna say. Ravone Arvel. Should I get my notebook? Just at least then it's like here in case I need to make notes. I bought some like from like Kickstarter. I got like some really nice notebooks. They're just I'll put a link actually so you can like look at them. But yeah, they're so cool. And like it's got Cthulhu on the front of it. Amazing. But it's like
still too far back.
But the really cool thing about it is like it's a leather notebook, but it's not like it's only got a limited amount of pages inside. You can the way they've made it means you can like replace the notebooks inside.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like everlasting. It's super nice, right? I'm gonna put a link actually in the chat because they're just so nice. But yeah, I got it. I went on this like really crazy like Kickstarter binge recently. It was about a couple of months ago, and this one Friday night I wasn't doing anything, and I was just chilling at home. I ended up watching about like 30 or 40 like Kickstarter video things like in a row, and ended up like ordering like 3 or 4, and then another few, and then another few. But yeah.
Funny story. I was way off. Final 9.
Sorry, say that again.
The one I played like when I was younger was Final 9.
Final Fantasy 9.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I've never played that one. Oh no, I did play 9 because I played 9 a little bit, but not much. I played 7 a lot.
See, I don't remember. Have you seen the like Final Fantasy?
Your thing's cutting out a bit. Like I think you need to put your microphone.
My mic's right by my face.
Yeah, so you keep like cutting out.
You've been doing it too. There was earlier when you talked
Oh.
40 whole seconds. But I checked the stream and heard you, so I didn't say anything.
Okay, maybe so it's just Discord then, maybe.
Yeah, it's Discord is having issues.
Although, I kind of trust Discord more than I trust Skype.
Agreed.
Yeah, like Skype's terrible. Did you click the
It's
link?
very terrible. Oh. No, I hadn't. Working on it.
Right, Morrowind. I'm
Oh.
gonna start a section now for Morrowind. Actual notebook. Brilliant.
That sounds painful.
It's really cool because it's got like 4 different like types of notebook inside. So it's got like one with square paper, one with lines, one plain, and then one that's plain but like darker coloured like paper in there. But yeah, you can
so
put like
you get like one of each then?
yeah inside it, and then you can just you can put any in there whenever like they finish, or you can swap them out. It's they're really lovely. They're just really nice.
There's wallets.
Yeah, and it comes with like a dice bag and a little bookmark / money clip thing, and little bits to put
Zelda.
like they're just cool. They've got like little sections to put other little bits in.
So crazy.
It was dude on. So I don't know if I told you about the High Rollers D&D that I watch.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. So I think it was somebody. I think it was one of them that said about the Kickstarter they were doing, because they're very like kind of D&D orientated. Like, so I ended up getting the Dungeon Master notebook and then the Cthulhu one. Because Cthulhu.
I have a story to. It was terrifying.
So all I heard there was, I have a story to tell you. Silence. It was terrifying. Can you change the settings and see if it makes a difference?
The settings, I think, are all the way turned down. Check, but
So yeah,
I can turn it down more, but it was turned down pretty low.
So
Anyways,
Halalu missions.
what I was gonna say is at some point I'm gonna have to tell you a story about Cthulhu, because the last time I played D&D and Cthulhu was involved, it was terrifying.
Tell us.
You don't want to know.
I don't want to know. I kind of do now.
So, fine. I told you at one point how the guy that used to be the dungeon master that I would play D&D with, he was like very unfair.
Oh yeah, he's one of those that just wants to kill players rather than do a story.
Yeah, so there was a guy who got bored and he was done playing. He was like, this is bullshit. We've been playing the same thing and haven't moved on. Da, 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 da. So he was like, fine. And so to kill off the player, he had him attack Cthulhu, and then Cthulhu anally attacked him until his body ripped apart and he died. Yeah.
But I bet he was like he didn't even like make Cthulhu roll for it or something. I bet he just went, oh yeah, that he just happened.
Oh no, he rolled.
Did he
it
roll
was a
for
20. He rolled a freaking natural 20, so you know.
So he just exploded.
Yeah, because originally he was like, okay, fight Cthulhu, and the guy, he was like, just finish off this little bit, and he was like, fine, and he attacked him, and I don't remember exactly what he did. He was like a mage, so attacked him, and he rolled like a 2, and it was unsuccessful, and then he was like, so you hitting him with this pissed Cthulhu off. And so Cthulhu rammed a tentacle up your ass and da da da. And then let's see what he does next. Rolls the dice 20. He rips your body apart. Like it was quite terrifying. I won't lie. I can't.
Terrifying, but it is hilarious as well.
It was hilarious. And the funny thing is, all of us were getting bored. So the rest of us were just like, this is ridiculous. Because it was like, he was too descriptive. Like, it was funny the way I said it, but he was descriptive. Like,
Yeah.
it was porn. It was disgusting. It was nasty shit.
Look at fucking Corky. What the fuck are you doing, Corky? We've got a defective Gua. He's
Dude,
just...
we aren't going that way.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
This is what happens when you take a fish out of water.
Why are you're
Just
coming
saying.
inside? Alright, fair enough.
On watching.
I mean, I don't care.
Ooh, I like the little money clip.
Yeah, they're nice. Although the one thing I find annoying about them is there's no way you can clip them in to the actual like notebook without it
Yeah.
affecting writing inside it, because you know when you rest you can kind of feel it through there. So I've kind of put mine into my dice bag and just put it like somewhere else now. Oh yeah, it's gone
I
into my
used to
dice
have
box.
some really cute dice. Don't know more.
I've got
Actually, I don't know what happened to my dice.
So Ravone Arvel's not even in here.
Comes with luxury gift box. What's in the luxury gift box?
I don't know because I didn't get one.
So,
Fucking Corky's hilarious. I mean, he's fucked up and rubbish, but at the same time, he's hilarious.
little face.
Yeah, amazing, mate.
Don't make fun of Corky. He can't help it.
Where's Ravone Arvel? That's what I want to know.
Corky ate him.
Maybe Ravone Arvel doesn't like live at the plantation. Maybe they live somewhere better. So I guess that was one mission. So we did the egg mine, we did the farm, and then we were going to say, oh, carry on trekking to Molog Mar. Oh, it wasn't Molog Mar, it was Nachurdums, because that place was south of there. That was what I was going to do, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm gonna... What to do? Yeah, may as well just go south to Vivek. Yeah, go south to Vivek and see if I can get like teleported over to Caldera. That's where we have to cash in the missions.
You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you?
Who has?
Well, it's from Majora's Mask.
Ah, okay. I never played that one.
I love that one. I haven't ever played it either, technically. I've only watched people play it, but me personally, I enjoy watching people play games because then I can sit on my ass and do nothing and still enjoy a game.
Yeah, watching people play games is good. Like, I like both. Yeah, it just depends, but yeah, I do like both.
See, I like playing games too, but like I, in my lifetime, have probably not completed that many games.
Yeah,
Mostly
neither have
because
I.
I've never just sat down and played a video game for hours. Well, I probably have, but it's not something I do on a daily basis.
Yeah, I've completed games, but yeah, not that many to be honest. Like when I was a kid playing like games, I didn't really ever complete any because I just had so many that I played one for a bit, then just played another, and didn't really just stick with one.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I had so many save files as a kid. Then there would also be the time that you like pass a part in the game that you like, and so you're like, oh, I'll just play a new one, and
Yeah, or it just got too hard,
yeah.
which was mainly the thing.
See, my worst thing is I'd always be like, I'm really good at this game. I'm gonna play it on expert mode. Christina shouldn't have played it on expert mode.
Oh, I never did anything like that. Even this game, I'm not even playing it like... Oh, over encumbered again. Let's eat something.
Barely. You seem to be always over encumbered.
Yeah, I do have some heavy stuff, but... I mean... Alright, so those are 32 each. They're heavy-ish. Other than like my glass armor's all pretty light comparatively. I think it's coming down to like some of the weapons, so that bow's only 2. That sword is 12. See this, I need to get rid of this sword. Although it's only 1.8, but I don't need it and it's worth 4,100, so get rid of that. I think some of the arrows, and I think the rest is just like potions. And maybe some ingredients now as well. I think in soul gems soul gems weigh a little bit, but not much. Yeah, I think 17 like cure disease. So that's 0.2, 17, so that's 1.4, I guess. So that's not much either. What else is there then? I guess those 6 books will be an issue. So that's 12 there. Yeah, we'll get rid of those now as well. Time to eat something heavy again. An ash yam. Oh, you're not Corky. You're just a wild guar. And then I'm going to be over encumbered because I killed the wild guar. Right, okay. Vivek.
You aren't going to see Crassius, are you?
No. I'm going to... I want to go to the... oh, what's it called? The Foreign Canton? Yeah, the Foreign Quarter. And go to the Mages Guild and get transport over to Balmora. Where am I? Oh, nice. I'm in the right place. So I just need to go up.
I was just making sure you weren't going to see him because it is 9:30 and I have work tomorrow.
What time do you have to be up?
5 in the morning.
Yeah. It's pretty crap.
And then I work for 9 hours, approximately. A
Yeah.
little more, a little less, depending on the day.
Fair.
They're so fun. Working in a job where I don't make enough. Oh.
Yeah, it's like, you're a waitress, aren't you?
Pretty much at this point.
Yeah.
Because I originally was the deli chef, and then they're like, you're being wasted there. And they moved me to like being salad bar, fired somebody. Someone else quit because that was their sister that got fired. And so then I was cashier doing salad bar and like whatever else needed to be done. And then finally we got someone for cashier. So I was still doing salad bar, but then also running our like cafeteria like entree line, like the main course line. I got someone to run the grill so somebody could run the entree line. And now I'm finally able to be backup cashier, still do salad bar prep, and then help out with anything. Let's just say I don't get paid enough.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it.
Originally, before all this shit happened a few months ago, they were telling me that, oh, you're gonna get a raise by 50 cents. And I was like, well, shit, that sounds amazing. Guess who didn't get a fucking raise?
Yeah, that's really weak. Is it the thing in like your state that like the minimum wage doesn't apply to serving staff?
I actually am lucky and don't have minimum wage. I have higher. I have a good pay, but when you're paying $400 on babysitting and rent and then all the other stuff, it's just not enough.
Yeah, I hear that.
Like, I make, I think, technically $10 an hour, which is here, that's $3 over minimum wage. I mean, but it's still 50 cents more. I was promised to happen 4 months ago, and that didn't happen. Everyone's like, just bring it up again. I'm like, people that do that get fired.
Sometimes, but then people that do that also get more money as well. Like both
yeah, but
are
it's
true.
just it's scary because I have a good standing at my workplace, like a really good standing, so I'm not really that scared that something would happen. But it's just like in the back of my mind, fear of shit. What if this makes me look like a dick, and then they try to fire me?
Well, yeah, I mean that's often like how companies get away with treating people like shit, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just like through that fear, if they like bring anything up, then they might get sacked, which is pretty whack.
Tis.
Alchemies. Oh, that's no good.
You have an alchemy addiction.
Yeah, you gotta love the potions. Potions are awesome.
I don't have to love anything.
Okay, theoretically, yes, you don't have to love anything, but like something that, like, you know, you can swallow a potion and it could make you levitate. I'd love that. Like,
That would freak me out. You would die.
No, you
Like,
won't.
la 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 la, we're in the air.
Well, not if you knew like how long it was gonna last and stuff. You know, like every potion comes with like the guidance. It says, you know, it lasts for this long, for this magnitude. So you know, it'd be written on the label and everything.
Take away labels. Get rid of all the stupid people. It's called natural selection.
Well, the thing is, you don't even have to. You can have all those labels on stuff, and then like stupid people like
They don't read labels.
Yeah, well, there's that, and there's like shit still happens. So you know, like people like end up in hospital just trying to put their trousers on and shit like that.
I heard like it was like 6 months ago. It was like the funniest thing I'd ever heard, and it was on the it was a pop-up thing like on Facebook. It was some news report about this guy who was in the hospital because he zipped himself up in his trousers.
Yep, that's not rare. It's fairly common, actually.
How do you not? I'm a woman, so I don't understand. But how do you take flesh and zip it in your pants and not know?
Oh, as soon as it touched, you'd know.
No, this guy was like in the news report. It added in, and it was like, yes, he was found at work, and someone mentioned blah blah blah, and he realized he was bleeding, and I'm like, how do you walk around with your junk
no
cut
idea.
in half by a zipper practically? Without knowing. It makes me kind of think of the movie. I don't remember. I think it's called like something about Mary.
Yeah.
And he does that. I remember being younger and watching that and going, "Wow, who's stupid enough to do that?" And then seeing the news, then I was like, "Wow, people are stupider than I thought."
It's very true.
Oh Lord!
But as soon as it went near, you'd really feel.
sounds freaking terrifying. It makes me very glad that I'm a woman.
Yeah, or getting caught in a zip is, yeah.
It's so painful.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous.
Like, let's just. You think y'all would be more careful, like. Fix it before. Oh no. Do something. Don't. Murder yourself with your zipper.
Is there something you need?
If you want to ever have kids, like, seriously though. Though technically you don't need that portion. Technically to have kids. But you know what I mean. You won't be trying to have kids if you cut it off with your zipper.
Look at this dude.
Is he just fighting you in the middle of town?
Yeah. Oh, hang on.
He
He's
hit-
doing some damage as well.
He hit you first though, right?
Yeah. Oh, I need to take a potion. Like a good one as well. Shit. Armor potions. Restore health.
You don't have any good restore health.
No, I had some good ones. I've got quite a few.
Oh, there you go.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Longbow 1 to 20. No. Steel dagger. No. Iron arrows. Chitin. Who's got sultries? Marshmallow.
I'm
Why
surprised that even though they know he attacked you first, that when you're taking stuff from his body, they don't say anything.
Oh, at least he had like 226 like gold on him. How much do torches weigh? 3. Do you know what? That's what's taking up space as well. So 11. So 33. 36 is being taken up just by torches, so I need to get rid of a load of those. Right, yeah. Let's get rid of shit.
Go ahead.
Mind you, that's what I was on the way to do before he like curtailed me.
Well, as I was saying before we started talking about zipping yourself, I'm going to head off since I work tomorrow.
That is fair enough.
Alright, well, peace out. Y'all have a wonderful night.
Cool, and I'll catch you later.
See ya. Bye.
See ya in a bit. So heading solo, I'm like totally just gonna clear out inventory. Oh, she refused that. We need to go lower. 510. Thanks. So we're gonna do the old weight trick, just so her money refreshes, and then we can get rid of all of those. Well, most of those. 375. Sweet.
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
I want to take all your money. That's what I want. I want to take your money and clear out my inventory at the same time. That's all I want in life. Actually, they're not worth much and they could be useful. Do you take scrolls? Oh shit, she does take scrolls. So, maybe like 2 of those. Put 2435. Thanks. And we'll do a weight on there. Get rid of... How many of those can we get rid of? 441. You take 455. Sweet. So we'll wait again. Top up our money. I'll see what other scrolls we can get rid of. Windwalker, we like. Yeah, we like that. That's cool. Shield's cool. That's really good. Reflect, vitality. You know what? They're pretty weak. So they can go fire damage. That's pretty good fire damage. That's not bad. I mean, the cure disease and cure blight disease is rubbish, but otherwise, that restore health and restore fatigue, and having 6 of those, that's pretty much like having 6 lives. So we'll definitely keeping that. The weakness to frost we'll get rid of. That's not all that great. No, we'll get rid of the absorb magicka. That's a good one. So the cure blight disease on self, both of those can go. Can we get you up to 700? Sweet. So we're already 501 at 605 after getting rid of like most of our ingredients, and once we get rid of the potions as well. Right, so I think we're going to go to Ravia and get rid of torches. I'm going to keep a couple. I think... So how about if you take 7 of them? That's cool. Then what about some of these soul gems? See if we get to 600. Nice one, Revere. We like that. We'll put that back on. So there's some expensive bits we need to get rid of. Cephalopod helm. That helm. That other wild flame blade. So we're going to have to go to Caldera to get rid of those. But that's alright, because we have to go to cash in those House Halalu missions there too. So, you know, we do that at the same time. Makes sense. So it's coming up to 4 AM here. Rapidest comment. Nice name, mate. And hey, Nito. Still in. Yeah, so it's nearly 4 AM in the morning here. I'm probably going to go for another half an hour. Kind of see how it goes. But yeah, we're not closing off yet. We've got more Morrowind time, which is all good. So, let's see if we've got any other... Oh, yeah, you've got no money. We're going to go over to... Actually, if we're going to go over to Caldera to do sales anyway, we may as well sell everything there because... we get the best price. And it's really annoying that we picked up those few like ingredients just after when we killed that person, Dagother's servant, because now it means I just need to do some alchemies again just to get rid of those ingredients. It's just annoying to have them hanging around, and especially if I'm gonna sell them like just as ingredients, because then that's just a bit of a waste, really. So get them done. Stuff fatigues. The marshmallows there, so that's fine. We need to put our kit back. You know, because there's... I mean, if you've got... I mean, I do have quite a big carry capacity, but it's still no need to be carrying all that, you know. Save that for the like crazy Daedric weapons you want to sell. Oh, if we're going... we can take that, we can take those and sell. I don't know why that's on the floor. That annoys me. They all should be in the same bit. There we go. Yep, still on about 114 grand. I'll sell that too. Sell it, why not? I'm just going to leave that there for now. I'm going to sell this just to get it out of the way. Spoon in the skooma pipe. I mean... oh, of course there's more moon sugar on there. Of course. Actually, I'll put it with the rest of the moon sugar over here. Yeah, there's a fair bit of moon sugar there now, which is all good. It really annoys me I can't pick that chair up. I think we've got everything in there now, so let's head to Caldera. We're gonna go see the scamp. Scamp, 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 scamp. We'll do some fierce trading.
Is there something you need?
Can raise that mercantile skill. It's at 51 now, so we're not doing bad. You know,
Welcome, friend. You're nearly a legend around here.
Apparently I'm nearly a legend. Can I go somewhere, please? I want to go to Caldera.
I'd be happy to talk.
Thanks.
My pleasure, really.
In all honor, monsieur, do you wish to do business?
I wish to just get out the door, please. It's all well and good being popular, but sometimes you just need to go somewhere. And you just don't want to be curtailed by all the people. You're just like, please, don't talk to me. Hey, scamp.
What was that?
Yeah, of course you're creeping. You're the creeper. This is all the rest of the stuff that we've previously been selling him. It's all good. So let's get some of the small things first. Orcish battle axe. And... no, not wild flame blade. There was something that was about 1700. I mean, I guess that can go. The 6th house amulet can go as well. Let's just do a few. Oh wow, Snow Bear is 1,000 in a lesser soul gem. Did not know that. So got that, the blighted rat, and a scrib. $50. If we take back. Let's do 45, 40. Nice one, creeper. Wait here. Oh, have you got more money already? Oh, brilliant. Nice one, mate. Nice one. So I think we'll do... yeah, these helms. Oh, he doesn't buy the shirt, which is really annoying. Got one of those? Yep. So we'll need to sell him a bit more. Should we get rid of some potions, I think. Drain endurance. Drain fatigue. Drain fatigue. Drain luck. Drain personality. Same again. So if we get, there's quite a few restore fatigues there, so we'll get rid of a few of those. I think a lot of the single ones we can get rid of. Let's see if we can get it to 5,000 there. 4860. Nice. So we can you back up again? So what have we got left that we want to get rid of? Oh, you don't buy that item, you don't buy that item. It's annoying he doesn't buy the potion items and that item. So yeah, the wild flame blade we wanted to get rid of. Get 4120, 4125. Sweet. Got rid of that. So I think weapon wise, we just need to get rid of these glass boots now. Well, armor and slash weapons wise, and the rest is just some potions, and then we'll get rid of them somewhere else. So they're 8 grand, and we will buy back what was that, wild flame blade? We'll just get like C 3920. Now we can get rid of the flame blade again. Yeah, the skooma can go. 45 magicka. Actually, 45.50. So it's just the last little bits to like clean out now. We'll get rid of, yeah, all that stuff's good. So the 45 magicka can go. And the skooma. Neither of them will go. I think we've been through the scrolls. The scrolls are all good now. Get rid of that slow gem. Both of those. You can't afford either of those. Afford that though. I think everything else is pretty good. Oh well, a couple of bits, but we can't sell them here. 41111. Nice. Cheers, Scamp. So I'm way light now. 464 out of 605.
There is much to this.
So now we need to. That's an armourer, so we don't need an armourer. We need to go to the pawnbroker. Yo, dude. So you've got 500 gold, so you take that at least. Take a common shirt. Thanks. A lot of arrows, but I think they're needed and they're fair enough. Go on, take 4. Alright, take 3 then. So let's just, I just want to check if there's any kind of potion. I guess the only potion person will probably be in the Mages Guild. Is that a Clothier?
Oh, wonderful. Welcome, Outlander.
Oh, you can do alteration. Mysticism? Yeah, let's get some destruction training just in case. We got 30. That's cool enough. What will you buy? You have potions, brilliant. So what about paralyzation? I'm gonna cure paralysis, because that's one of the only things we're really weak to. I wonder if that's something you can put into a potion. Sweet, 457 out of 605 now. We're well placed for the rest of our missioning. Okay, nothing there. What have you got? More scrolls. Enchanted things. No.
You honor me. Do you wish to do business?
Hey Amelia. Can we go to... Oh, so this Morrow. It's kinda near. If I go Balmora though. Let's think about it. I mean... Oh, that's the thing. I haven't cashed in. I don't know if he's going to fully cash in because I didn't kill the ones that he asked me to kill, but I'm not sure I want to kill them. So, we're going to chat to the dude anyway. Actually, hang on. What do I do? Odral Helvi. Where is Hodral?
I see I stand in good company. What can I do?
Nope, you're not Odral Helvi.
Citizen.
Well, I may as well check while I'm here. Nope. It's probably going to go nowhere again. Of course. Right, let's go this way and downstairs and see if we can find Odral Helvi. I can't remember where he is. Notes, notes, notes. Need to take more notes. Odral Helvi at the Governor's Hall is the town reeve of Caldera.
May I help you, Outlander?
Yeah? Tell me where Odral Helvi is, please. I just went up the stairs just to look at some barrels. That's pretty rubbish. Cubby. Yep, that's just a cubby. We may as well check up these stairs. Don't think I've been up them. Do you know where Odral Helvey is? It doesn't really look like he's here. Which doesn't make any sense to me because this is the Governor's Hall.
I am never too busy for a good talk.
Interesting. Yeah, they're clearly not here. I'm gonna go up here and find nothing. Maybe some barrels. Nope, nothing. So where is Odral Helvey? Let's see if you can. Free and return to me. If they refuse to pay, kill them to set an example for others. It's weird he's not around here. Pretty sure he's just around here. Like, I reckon if I went back and watched like one of my old videos, it would just be him who was just around here. This is the Governor's Hall.
Do you want something from me?
Not really, I don't want something from anybody really. So maybe
Flatter
go
me with your attention, Outlander.
back to the Mages Guild. And travel to Vivek.
You seem like very good company.
Cheers. I might be. So we go up here. On my way, Trebonius. Let me out. So you'd have to go out from here, back down, and out to the Halalu Canton. Because he said, like, go see him if Odral Helvey's doing anything bad, but So yeah, I guess we're gonna go see him. The old perv himself, Crassius, because it seems we have no choice. As usual, when I go see him, I don't really have much choice. But I actually think I'm gonna save here. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a fair old time to save. Coming up to our 4:15. We've probably done about 7-8 hours streaming today. Hopefully I can get another good few hours in tomorrow. Maybe in the afternoon. So yeah. It's been a good session. We've had a lot of progress. Did all the stuff at Fort Frostmirth, and then we randomly got a guar. I don't know where my guar is, but we've apparently got one, and he's around somewhere, you know. The thing is, I'm not really into owning like animals, because you know it feels a bit weird to me. But you know, I guess if I own it, but it's like free now, so then I'm quite cool with that. The guar is free, so we'll leave ourselves a little message. Heading to see Crassius about Odral. That should be enough. So thanks for tuning in, everybody, and yeah, see you all later.